Hey everyone, it's Nicole, and I'm back with me on Positive Impact for Mind and Body. Love Infinity couldn't make it today because she's busy kind of packing it up and moving, apparently. So I wanted to help you attain your goals for 2021. Again, that's kind of like the theme that we have all January. And I just was looking at different things in different ways. You know, I was hanging a few paintings here and there, and what I realized is that this little hammer is phenomenal, right? It's like compact. It's easy to carry with you, especially when you're hanging pictures and frames. But would you open it, like use it to open a can? Would that work? How would that work? Maybe it doesn't work so well. The can opener is the right tool for the job, right? So when you actually have the right tool for the job that you're looking to accomplish, you have literally like hit the nail on the head. It's as easy as that. But what I realized was that a lot of people have been using the wrong tools to attain the goals or to hit that nail on the head, whether it be weight loss, the perfect relationship, maybe you want to find a different job or move to a different area, or you don't know, maybe your job can be done entirely online and you haven't really fleshed that out yet. But in each and every case, I find a lot. I'm not just training people to lose weight primarily. I do find that I train people to be happy. You know, what makes them happy? And the more we delve into that question and the more we talk about what makes them happy, usually, you know, I find that there's an increasing amount of frustration because people are continually trying to do what their friend did, or they kind of like knee-jerk reaction. You know, they're being inundated with social media about how to attain this goal that they wanted to attain, and yet maybe that is not the right fit for them. But they feel this need to act. You know, they want to do something right away. So what I teach is actually a much more effective way of getting the tools you need in order to accomplish the goals and tasks you want to accomplish for 2021. And that is all embedded in your own system, in your own cells. Whether you believe it or not, your body is actually really, really good at giving you feedback about your life, your circumstances, what's going on in your relationships, how you handle your career and your boss. All that is embedded in your cells. So if we are able then to tap into the wisdom of our cells and we take a look at what it is that will help us move forward in the direction we want to go to, but also not just like blindly follow any direction, but something that's very specific for you. Now, as I've said before, you know, this process is twofold. First, we're going to identify a goal that you want to accomplish. The second thing that we're going to do is find out where you might be blocking yourself. And this is where a lot of people get caught up and not even realize they're blocking themselves because they are so embedded with that belief or that emotion that it then becomes the norm, right? So you are functioning maybe from a place of fear, anxiety, or frustration, and you don't even realize it because it's so embedded in you. It's your mental habit, it's your emotional habit, but that's the very thing that's blocking you. So that's the second piece of it. The third piece of it, obviously, is to, well, how do you get rid of that, right? How do you get through those emotional mental blockages and get past that to the goal, to attain the goal? How does that work? So that's why I created Be a Body Psychic. I find a lot of people are naturally intuitive, very psychic, all on their own, but they don't know how to interact with it. They don't understand how to communicate with it. So I like the idea of utilizing a journal like anyone else. But I also like the idea of having a set of, I want to say, led visualizations that lead you to the place you want to be without any agenda. In other words, in our brains, in our minds, we have the tendency to focus and concentrate on things we can control. And believe it or not, when you do these visualizations, that's actually the worst case scenario. You shouldn't be able to control these things. They should just kind of pop up spontaneously, which is why I don't go through a whole lot of detail about what you're supposed to see where and when in your body, as much as I focus on allowing a spontaneous representation of what's going on in your mind and body to present itself. So that's why I have the CD, and there's my son in the background, walking my dog. Anyway, that's why I made this CD with 4 lead visualizations. And one of the very interesting things about this is not just about goal attainment. It's not just about aligning yourself with divine will or finding your subconscious blocks, but how to start utilizing your brain in a more productive way, right? So I know that there are a lot of apps out there that you can use to meditate and whatnot. But what I like to do is to kind of like create a habit out of that. And in that habit, you're going to start to see things inside your own mind and body that you've never seen before. Now, this technique, the tools that I use throughout the course that I'm giving, the informational session is January 29th, by the way, if you'd like to join me and the rest of the crew who are interested in also developing their intuition and psychic ability. It's January 29th, Be a Body Psychic info session, a little more depth and detail about what to expect and anticipate in the course. But during the course of this online webinar, you're going to not only learn how to meditate, but you're going to learn how to access your own internal wisdom. And this is crucial because, like I said, we can be led to the water of any product or service out there. You know what it's like. You're getting bombarded daily. There's a point that I just have to tune out personally, and I'm sure you feel the same way. But this particular system helps you weed out the things that you don't want in your life when you're trying to attain your goals. And you will have the right tools to access that information. You won't be led blindly towards something that is maybe too expensive, too time consuming. Maybe it just doesn't suit your personality. Maybe you're really craving some sort of a group support network instead of doing things all on your own. Whatever that thing that you need is going to come up in the visualizations. And that is what's so empowering, because then you know for sure this is the right choice for me, or this is the right choice for me. It doesn't require a big question mark anymore. You don't have to reach outside of yourself to get your answers anymore. Your answers are all embedded inside of you. And it's so easy to tap into once you have the right tools, right? The right hammer that hits the right nail on the right head to attain the goals that you really want to attain. So one of the things I like to do, and I'm going to do this with you right now, if you're up for it, and you're not driving, hopefully, is just do a quick little visualization, and I'll show you how simple it is to access that information, but then to grow that information in order for you to be successful at your goals. So you're going to pick one thing, just pick one thing that you really want to succeed at. And I want you to close your eyes and just take a long, slow, deep inhale and exhale, and allow your shoulders to drop and allow your mind to settle. And when I say settle, I'm going to talk you through this visualization so that you will have the ability to do this on your own eventually. But I want you to just drop your shoulders, lift your chin slightly, inhale and exhale, and imagine a brilliant sun is shining down on top of your head. And you can keep your eyes closed. Just listen to my voice. And as you breathe, you're going to inhale again. And as you exhale, the light flows down now through the top of your head, into your mouth, into your ears, into your throat, and see that light brilliantly shining on each and every cell, every tendon, every muscle in your neck. And allow that light to flow down now through your chest, into your heart. And while you're breathing into your chest and your heart, I want you to imagine the thing you want to accomplish most. Imagine it with great detail. And as you start to grow and develop this vision of what you want in your life, or what you'd like to accomplish or be in your life, I want you to focus very, very carefully on how you look, what you're wearing, where you are, what you're doing, how you start your day. Just notice every single nuance of what it would be like to be in that moment of success. What is that like for you at this second? What does it smell like? What does it sound like? And now you're going to hold that vision above your head in what is like a beautiful glass ball. And that's brilliant, filled with beautiful colors, lots of light, even pleasant music if you like. Just fill that ball with as much energy, joy, and love. Think about how happy you would be to have finally succeeded in that thing that you want so dearly to develop or attain as a goal. And then you're going to allow that beautiful, brilliantly lit up vision of yourself in success and slowly allow it to fall down into your body through the top of your head, into your throat, down into your chest, all the way down into your heart. Now, if you see that it slows down a little bit at any point from the descent from the top of the head into the heart, make a mental note of where it slowed down. If it stopped anywhere, just make a mental note. Now watch and see what the glass ball is doing with your intention in it. Is it spinning? Does it get dull? Does it get brighter? Is there someone in that vision with you? Just make a mental note of all the things that you're experiencing throughout this visualization. And then gently bring your awareness back into this room, back into your body, back into your seat, and make a little bit of notes. If you have a piece of paper, write it down. If you remember most of it, try to retain that so that you can write it down later. The point is how the ball moves, what color it is, how bright it is, how dark it is, are all indicators about how easily or difficult you're going to have a time to attain that goal. In other words, if it's a dull color, that means you probably haven't put enough positive energy into it, and you're going to have to work at it a little bit harder. If it comes out very bright, very brilliant, and full of energy, and it gives you joy just thinking about it in your heart, then you're probably going to attain it very, very quickly. And these are just simple ways that you can access your own internal wisdom. Like I said, in the course that I give, Be a Body Psychic, the workshop, as well as the visualizations, these are the core visualizations we start out with. It's in a CD. You can always download them to your computer. You can download them and upload them on your MP3 player, your cell phone, whatever. I think MP3 is a little dated now, but anyway, you can always have those with you at all times. The other piece of this is there will be 4 new LED visualizations that will help you, I want to say, create an action plan to help you get your goals. So what's better than developing a skill during the most boring time of the year, right? It's February, I get it. It's crappy out, it's dark, the trees are bare, it's cold, it's damp usually, and you could be spending your time focusing on developing a skill like this that'll help you for the rest of your life and will empower you to make really, really wise decisions based on that information. You're going to also learn how to meditate, because I think meditation is crucial for anyone in any case scenario. It really does help to balance brain chemistry and align you with your highest goals. And it's also going to help you clarify what you really want, because maybe you just did that visualization with me and somehow that visualization, that ball, that glass ball filled with your intention, dropped into your body and it changed. Well, you want to take note of that as well. What changed about it? Maybe that's the real thing that you want to accomplish or acquire when you thought it was this other thing. So just acknowledging that your mind and body are working for you on your behalf, getting you to your goals, is the first step. The second step is to maybe even take a moment and listen to my info session on January 29th at 12 Eastern time. I can send you a Zoom link if you're interested, and you can check out what is actually in the curriculum of Be a Body Psychic. And that is going to help empower you, not just to maybe take my course, but it'll help empower you to make decisions from your own wisdom, whether you take my course or not. You'll see what I mean when you get into the talk. But at any rate, that is those are my words of wisdom for today. And you can see my doggy playing in the background. You see that? So she was actually a part of my goals about 3 years ago. I wanted to find a companion for my husband for his work. And I visualized her. I wanted my husband to have someone who seemed similar to his dog when he was growing up. And she's just like that dog, Brindle. And this is Coda now. So that's just a great example of how this system works. You start to attract to yourself. And I'm not just talking about, the secret kind of format or formula. That has a little bit to do with it. But you can tell yourself affirmations all day long. You can sit there and affirm and visualize all you want. If we can't access those subconscious blocks, like we started tapping into today in that visualization, that brief visualization we just did now, then you're never going to get to the goal part. Those subconscious blocks are always going to stop you. And that's another piece of this Be a Body Psychic workshop that I'm giving, is that we do address something that I've developed called superconscious conversations, and that helps to overcome the subconscious blocks. And you'd be surprised at how quickly it works. A lot of people are like, I've been working on this problem in therapy for 5 years, and you've cleared it for me. I feel a sense of relief. Always, always, always. The feedback about the superconscious conversations I work with people one-on-one, always a sense of relief and complete peace. How valuable is that? That's like manna from heaven. That's like unlike anything you can ever experience with any kind of a coaching, life coaching, money coaching. That you don't get that sense of peace anywhere except when you actually deal with those subconscious issues in this superconscious conversation. So I'm going to be touching on that as well during the course of the Be a Body Psychic course. At any rate, my name is Nicole Fevrier Davis, and I'm going to type in my website if you'd like to join. There is a link that I can give you that you can just let me know if you're interested in the January 29th. Maybe I should have done this earlier. The January 29th talk. It will be under the More tab, but I'm going to set up this little link for you right now so you don't have to go very far to get it. So this is the link that I have for the sign up for the January 29th. There you go. In triplicate. The January 29th talk about Be a Body Psychic. It's a workshop that I'll be conducting from February 5th for the month of February, 4 weeks. It's super intensive. It helps you, like I said, clear those past subconscious blocks. First recognize them, right? And then clear those past subconscious blocks towards your goals. And we identify your goals, and we get into more specific detail about how to do that and the action steps you should take after you've done visualizations like this. So this, I feel like, should happen before you commit to any financial program or any career coaching or any life coaching or weight loss program. This should happen before you do any of that, because this is the thing that you really want to access in order to make the right decisions for you. That being said, feel free to ask any questions you want. You can always contact me on that website as well if you want to ask any questions about the program before January 29th, or you can just join me on the 29th. But of course, it's a via Zoom call, so I would have to be able to communicate with you by email to give you that Zoom link. All right, and also if you just want to follow me, there will be bits and pieces of information I'm going to be putting on social media at Nicole's MBM, and that's on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And hope to see you there. Thank you so much. Have a great day and love your mind and body. Bye.